Hey there friends, I'm doing another Dimash video, which I haven't done in quite a while. This will be my third song of his. I know I did Smoke and I did the first one, whose name I can't remember. Oh no! This will be connected to a playlist of his. This will be my third one. I think he's incredibly talented. He's definitely a guy that I'm like, yeah, he's good, I don't know. And then people keep recommending me different songs of his, so I'm kind of curious to sort of go down this rabbit hole, because everyone seems very, very passionate about him, which I think is really cool. So this is definitely someone I would never listen to normally. No question that he's like alien level talented. So it's just, I don't know, I've got a ton of requests from his stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of keep going down this rabbit hole and see what I find. First one was a live performance. The last one was a music video. Now let's go back to live. I'm assuming this one will be in English. The first one was not. If it's not in English, I will use subtitles, which I should have done in the first one and failed because I'm silly. This one's Fly Away, which immediately in my head goes to the Lenny Kravitz song. I'm betting it's not the Lenny Kravitz song, but it would be very cool if it was. Alright. Let's go. Little friends with him. I thought that was blood. Are they supposed to be like almost like one of them, the one in all white, almost like they had blood on them? Like, was it a zombie thing, or is it just a cool dancer thing, or is it a planet above them? Are they meant to be like lower? I don't know. Am I overthinking it? Probably. I have a sister who used to be a dancer, so I kind of tend to overthink choreography, if is it telling a story or not, so bear with me on that.
All my troubles far away. Fly away. Close my eyes and fly away. You said I was better running high. You said run away, it's not so hard.
Sound than I've heard from him before. Usually I've heard him do the crazy high notes and all this stuff. This got this kind of breathiness to it that I don't remember having heard of him before. Also, the outfit's feeling very like kind of Bruno Mars, kind of like Miami sort of vibe. I went to school with my dad's from Miami, so that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of neat. I love the little, it's like a planet behind them. It's like a disco. I just all the little less like discos. But the way they're moving is very, almost looks kind of zombie-like, or yeah, zombie.
Run away, it's not so hard. Think about the need to be loved. Everybody needs to be loved anyway. Why we have to lie every day? Why we need to stay if you don't want to stay? Set me free, I want to fly away. You really think you know me? You really think you know? I'll fly away to find my way. Set me free, I want to fly away. Nobody can control me. I'm looking for something more. I will fly away to find my way.
I don't know the context of like this is New Wave 2021. I'm assuming this is not like a concert of his, that it's like maybe him doing a performance at an event. I should have looked it up probably. I didn't. But I think it's kind of cool that, like, as opposed to the dancers being just like a background for him or something like that, it seems almost like they're almost like kind of side by side as far as like what we're meant to have our attention toward. But I think it's kind of neat. It's almost like they're sort of accompanying each other, like his songs adding to them and their movements adding to his song. This is I'm kind of actually digging this vibe a little bit. You know, it's funny. I mentioned at the beginning, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't know if his stuff's really my kind of vibe. I will say that Smoke Smoke song. The chorus, though, I don't know the words to it. Well, the tune of it will play in my head all the time. random intervals, even though it's been well over a month since I've heard it. It's kind of, I haven't listened to it since, but it pops into my head sometimes. So I will say, his stuff is catchy. I don't know if they're, I'm assuming he is writing the songs. They might be, especially like something like this might be a cover. I don't know. Will it tell me? I should probably look at least that up. He seems like the kind of guy that would write his own stuff. He's clearly just wackadoo talented. The authors of the song. Okay, cool. So, he didn't write the song, but that's okay. No worries. I know. I also heard that he directs a lot of his music videos, which is pretty cool. Because the one I saw was nice looking. All right. That's why, honestly, like sitting here watching this, it just really makes me appreciate you guys a little bit, because something like this, like even like the Lady Gaga videos I've done, are just stuff I would never have listened to or like sat there and watched without this channel of someone going like, hey, why don't you watch it? And you're sitting here focusing on it, and it's just like, even if it's not like Dimash is gonna be my new favorite performer, I get exposed to all this extremely cool talent that I would have completely missed otherwise. I just think that's pretty neat. As someone who likes to do that for other people when it comes to film, I think it's really cool that now I've got a place where people are doing that to me for music. So yay, thanks guys. That looks really cool. It almost looks like there's a gateway opening behind him. It looks all freaky. The movements in the background's music is giving me very like 90s kind of Enya vibes. It's cool.
I see perfect people, perfect world. I see perfect system told. I say now it's time to break free. Tell me you'll fly away with me. Think about the need to be loved. Everybody needs to be loved anyway. Why we have to lie every day? Why we need to stay? If you don't want to stay, set me free. I want to fly away. You really think you know me? You really think you know? I'll fly away to find my way. Set me free. I want to fly away. Nobody can control me. I'm looking for something more. I will fly away to find my way.
I don't like how the camera work is playing into that. The first time we had the flyaway part where the camera kind of went around them to look at the dancers, and this where like the camera is going very Dutch angle, which is like when the angle's tilted like that. It's kind of cool. It's making you feel off kilter, almost as if they're walking in this strange angle when they're not. Just the camera's off. It's kind of cool. I love when simple camera tricks can just kind of make you feel almost off kilter, and it just sort of, it makes the song, I don't know why, it gave me the sensation, maybe it's because I'm on little sleep, maybe it gave me the sensation of kind of almost like, I feel almost like I'm spinning a little bit. It's kind of cool. Serious boy face.
Димаш Кудайберген. Вот они, вот они.
Okay, you know what actually is weirdly my favorite thing about that song? And this might sound silly. I've heard, I believe both the songs I've done before. he did those crazy like alien high notes, right? That we know he can do, and they sound insane and they sound incredibly impressive. And since those are the only 2 songs I've heard from him, it's cool to hear a third one where he obviously can sing very high still, but doesn't do them. So it's a thing of just like, yeah, I can do that. That's a thing I'm capable of, but don't think that I'm just gonna pull that out every single time just as like this is what you want me to do, or let me just show off. Like, he does it when it's appropriate for the song. It's an obvious thing, but I just think that's really cool, because there are some performers out there that it's just like, either I know that this is what you want from me, or I want people to like this, so let me put in the high notes that everyone freaks out about. It's like, he doesn't need to. He has extreme control over his voice, and I don't know, it's very, I even like with the breathiness, I actually really like a breathy voice, so I just thought it sounded really cool. It's interesting to have a singer who can add, like, who can still sound like their voice has depth, even when it's got that breathy quality to it. So there you go. That, sound-wise might be my favorite so far from him. You know, as I'm sitting here, I feel like a silly goose. I'm a silly goose. Let me remember the name of the other song of his I did. I should have looked it up beforehand, and I didn't, because I'm a doofus. And like I said, I have a ton of requests of his stuff, and I will 1000% be getting to more of it. For those who don't know, I have a little wheel, not a physical one. It'd be cool if I did have a physical one. A little wheel online of like all the requests I have, and I spin it to figure out which one I'm gonna do next, which is very silly, but so that's when I know what I'm doing next. Right, okay, so I did SOS and then Smoke. This one, Fly Away, might be my favorite so far. So there we go. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, on this little reaction, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.